Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Dawn Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Please have what resonates and leave the rest behind. Welcome to your timeless collective message. All right, let's get into these vibes. All right, Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know when it comes to their love life? All right. We might change up the spread. Five of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups. Hey, so your love life is looking pretty nice. Like, if you feel like, oh, no, it's not, like you with somebody you don't like or something, meaning in the future, you are going to have a good love life, but that just may mean in your present, in order for you to have that positive love life, you may have to, well, we can't change anyone. So that means you have to do what's in your control, which means make decisions that are best for yourself, which may be a little bit hard because that may include leaving, right? However, if someone that you're with is willing to work on it, and when I say that you're with, you could be with a family member platonically. Love is more than just romantic. You could be with an actual lover, right? You could be with a friend. But that's the point here. If somebody doesn't want to change, they're not. They're not going to put in the effort. And if you force them to and they genuinely don't want to change, the change is not going to last because they're not in it to win it, right? They're just doing it because you won't shut up about it. So that's for somebody. You know, if you have to force somebody to change, and I'm not saying like, you know, we shouldn't be trying to change their personality, right? But nobody's perfect. I'm talking about like morality, integrity, character, right? You know, if they don't want to do it, then you have to ask yourself, do I want to, because if the person never changes, you're going to be treated the same way for the rest of your life if you stay with that person, right? Well, you have to ask yourself, do you want to keep being treated that way if this energy doesn't change, or vice versa? They're trying to assess, you know, when it comes to you. But in order for you to have a abuse-free or a very abundant love life, platonically and romantically, yeah, you got to get rid of those that are not willing to see nor work on what they need to genuinely, right? Yeah, so you can be at peace and rest and be loved down properly. Eight of Swords, the lovers. So somebody was trying to trap you in a toxic lovers connection, okay? Or maybe you didn't see. Maybe you didn't see that that's what that was. The Hierophant and the Hierophant upright, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody tried to trap you, okay? They tried to trap you so you was like, you couldn't be able to get with somebody. So, oh my gosh, okay. But God saw this, okay? And God knows you want a higher level of commitment here, okay? Drama free. The only drama you want is if you're watching a movie or something, okay? Yeah, but Six of Pentacles here. So God could have tried to put a connection together here, and maybe there wasn't drama at first and stuff, and maybe this could have potentially been a ten of cups, but it looks like something happened. This, whoever you were with, regardless if it was a monogamous or poly connection, if this is like a romantic for you, okay? We pronoun friendly over here. If you don't like it, find yourself another reader, okay? But yeah, it looks like the connection that God was trying to like put together, somebody was like it was one-sided. They weren't reciprocal. So like somebody was always giving, and somebody was always taking. 444 on the time when I was saying that. And so, well, what do you think is happening to the person who is constantly giving, you know? And don't get me wrong, right? That's shadow work right there. Why is that person always constantly giving and it's not an equal exchange, and it's not on some volunteer work or some sort of charity work? That's one thing. You know, that person has to do shadow work on that. And the person that's constantly taking and has the ability to give what they can, why are you always being a taker? Right? And this may not be on purpose, but sometimes it is. So, you know, so some shadow work needs to be done here, because it looks like there was a connection that God tried to bring together for some of you, but it wasn't no give and take there, and maybe you tried to leave because the connection wasn't enough, right? It wasn't enough. You know, it wasn't fulfilling your needs and your wants, and this is outside of your regular conflicts, because conflicts are going to happen in any connection, regardless of what kind of connection it is, a friendship, family, lover, you know. That's why God gave us conflict resolution skills and problem solving skills. But we should not be putting up with abuse, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know, all the above, mentally. Okay, yeah. So it's like, if you tried to leave or you tried to find happiness elsewhere because you was unhappy with them, they tried to trap you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, and this was not out of like love here. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then, you know, maybe they haven't said anything to you since then. Yeah, this is like Emperor in reverse. They were operating out of their shadows, and they tried to keep you stuck. And maybe they're stuck in a situation right now, so it's like a misery loves company type of thing. Yeah, this was like a soulmate connection. Okay? And so when you left, or when you was like, hey, we can't be as close, or whatever the case may be, they felt rejected, or you did, depending upon what side of the story you're on. Okay? Oh yeah, you were given a fake offer. You were given a fake offer. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. This energy is very vengeful, very uptight. Okay, very cool, cruel, cold, cunning, mean. Okay. They do whatever they need to. Oh my gosh, they do whatever they need to do to get whatever they need to get done. If they gotta lie on you, if they gotta cheat on you, if they gotta forge signatures, if they gotta falsify documents, they gonna do it, because that's the type of energy that this is. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Look at this. I got the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, this a downright bitch. This a evil bitch. A wicked bitch. A wicked witch of the north, east, west, and south. Okay? That's how bad this bitch is. And not bad in a good way. Bye. Okay. Goodbye. Justice in reverse, Page of Cups, baby. They did not want anything for you, okay? If somebody tries to come back and apologize and you don't, I'm so sorry. Listen. They didn't want the scales to balance out, and it's not going to balance out for them. They made you a fake offer. It's like an empty offer, an offer that they knew they couldn't fulfill for whatever the reason. Or you, this could be you, flip energies as you see fit, put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. They don't really have anything to offer because things are not necessarily going in their favor. Justice in reverse, but it's not going in their favor because of them being in this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords energy. And just because it said queen, there's no such thing as gender and tarot energy is fluid. This any gender that was acting like an ass and a devil. Okay? You know it. Okay, High Priestess, you know it. All right. Pay attention to your dreams. Any messages you've been getting, this could be a confirmation for you. So it's like whoever you was with, they fucked up, right? And maybe some of you guys are still with whoever this is, but they not gonna change with you still being there. And that doesn't mean that you wait on them if you do decide to separate, right? But just know it's kind of like it's gonna keep on happening even if you do stay, right? This energy needs to go through their transformation alone. And that doesn't mean you wait on them. If you just so happen to be single and you hear God, okay, Okay, don't get back with anybody that tried to abuse you. You better get, Archangel Gabriel better come to you in a dream and say, hey, we need you to do X, Y, Z. That's how you know. All right. Final messages. So this is a spiritual connection. A divine partnership, activated spiritual gift, soulmate, chosen, higher consciousness. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. The connection could have been very, deep. Yeah. So whoever you were dealing with, maybe you were monogamous type and they were poly, or they could have been monogamous and you could have been poly. But maybe they told you they wanted monogamy and you were like, okay. But that wasn't true. They wanted poly. Okay? And there's nothing wrong if you want poly. Let the person know. I don't understand that. What is so hard about telling people that you want multiple people? In poly connections, there's multiple different types of poly connections. Learn about do some shadow work. Learn about yourself. Find out what type of poly connection you want. Find the people who resonate with you and said poly connection and start a family. Start a connection. Why are you trying to start stuff with people who don't want what you want? Why do you even want to put yourself in that predicament on purpose? It's one thing because people don't know everything, right? People come from different backgrounds. Different backgrounds don't know stuff. Everybody ain't healed. Generational trauma is generational trauma for a reason. So self-inventory, some shadow work, some self-love, right? And all the rest of those good things can help a person find out, right? Well, in other cases, they could have known they want poly, but maybe they knew that you didn't want poly, and they was like, but I want you, and I want them too. Spiritual bird. So they went about it the wrong way. Or you went about it the wrong way, okay? Yeah, they weren't ready. They weren't ready to give up the lifestyle. And instead of saying they weren't ready, they tried to play you. And tried to put black magic on you. Child, look at that. I know I need to get my shit together. It's been hard, but bitch, let me tell you, this shit came out in reverse. So they know, but they're not going to. Because I think this energy loves the dark. Yeah, they are divine feminine in reverse. Why is it so hard for this energy to just be honest, God? Why? Why did this energy have a hard time saying, hey, I want to date multiple people? Like, I genuinely don't have any ill intentions because they not the one, or they not the one for you right now. They are not the one for you. This connection was a lesson. Someone is not interested and isn't being honest. So it's kind of given like at first, maybe they wasn't really interested, like maybe in the ways that you were interested, okay? Or vice versa, whatever side of the story that you're on, okay? Oh, and quick tip, if you want to subscribe to our other YouTube channel, Billy Goes Prophetic Vessel, check it out, okay? The link is in the description box, and those readings are timeless too. So yeah, not the one, not ready, okay? So they didn't like you at first. They didn't like you the way that you liked them. They didn't want you the way you wanted them. But then maybe after they was around you for some time and stuff like that, and you know, more intimacy, in some other cases you grew on them, or vice versa, okay? And yeah, now they can't let you go, right? Now they stuck on you, right? And you look at that. Yep, see, tomorrow I like you. Now they like you, but before they was just trying to use you. Now they like you and want to use you? I think not. This energy needs to heal. But you make your own decisions, right? I'm not being honest with you at this time, okay? So yeah, this energy is not being honest with you at this time. I mean, my spirit team just had to, because I didn't think about doing this. They like, they weren't honest with you, and they still not being honest with you. spiritual itch. Okay? So it's going to be up to you what you want to do. Take everything back to God. Okay? Yeah. This energy is full of guilt, but they're full of guilt because things didn't pan out the way that they wanted to. The way that they wanted them to. Okay? I'm not being honest with you at this time. I genuinely love you and I want us to be together forever. They may want y'all to be together and they may have some type of love for you, but they're not, they can't provide you with what you need for a healthy connection because they haven't done the work themselves. And you're not obligated to wait. Okay? So thank you all for your love and support here. It's truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.